Stars today. The Legends Radio Network with Lexington Legends Baseball.
Welcome back to Legends Baseball. We go into the bottom of the fifth inning, a 2-2 ball game here at Applebee's Park on our final Education Day of 2010. Glad to have with us Dale Suttles from Big Brothers Big Sisters, our community organization of the day today. Welcome,
Dale.
Dale.
How we doing? Hey, what a great ball game.
Doing well, and got a good ball game going, and nice day, and a lot of young people in the stands.
Absolutely, you know, and that's why it was so great to come out this morning for Big Brothers Big Sisters. All the young people, all the kids enjoying America's game.
Here is Jose Altuve. He lines one fair down the third base line. Going to be extra bases for Altuve. He rounds first and heads for second. Norris runs it down out there, and Altuve is in at second with a leadoff double, and you brought us some good luck so far.
Hey, you know what? We're going to score about 5 runs this inning.
So that'll give us plenty of chance to talk about Big Brothers Big Sisters, and so tell us what's going on with the organization these days.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it's great to see these young men out here playing baseball. You know, a lot of coaches, a lot of mentors have worked with them to get them to this point. And that's what we're doing. We're on a campaign to recruit men to work with young boys. And there's just so many boys waiting in Central Kentucky for that special person. So we'd like to provide that. And so that's what we'd like to announce and sort of kick off today.
Here's a pitch outside to Miguel Arundel. And you've always got some new initiatives going on because I think people are generally aware of the existence, of course, of the organization, but may not know some of the details as to what goes on, the variety of projects and programs that you have.
Sure. Well, you've got all the schools visiting today. We got the next pitch coming up here.
All right, it's Miguel Arundel waiting on a 1-0 pitch, and he bunts toward third. That one drops, and there's not going to be a play as the third baseman Gonzalez went back to cover third, and the pitcher Holden couldn't get to it, and it's an infield hit for Arundel, and now the Legends have runners at first and third, and with Martinez and Hinsey coming up, a great scoring opportunity for the Legends with a tie ball game, 2-2.
That was a sweet bunt.
That was a nice one. Bunted it in the air, but not too high. And
couldn't have laid it out there any better.
Absolutely. Dropped on the ground, and at that point, nobody had any chance to throw him out, and runners at first and third for J.D. Martinez, who continues to have just a sensational year for the Legends. 1 for 2 today. A single off the right field wall his last time. Pitch by Holden is a strike call, so he gets out in front of Martinez. Altuve at third, Arundel at first for Lexington. Nobody out in the bottom of the fifth inning. Dale Suttles is with us from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Let's see what JD does on this one. We'll get back to the programs of Big Brothers Big Sisters here in just a moment. Holden takes a long look in, and now Martinez is going to step out and right back in and ready to go. Martinez came into the game hitting .356. He's boosted it by a point with his 1 for 2 start today. The stretch and the pitch, and the runner goes from first. The throw goes through to second and on into center field, and a run will score. Here's Arundel on his way to third. The throw there is high, and that one sails into the stands, and another run will score. So 2 runs home. Altuve and Arundel slap hands as they meet at home plate, and the Legends are on top by a score of 4-2, and 2-run score. There'll be 2 errors on the play, 1 charge to the catcher Irvine and 1 to the center fielder Chambers. 2 bad throws, and now J.D. Martinez finds himself batting with the bases empty and a 1-1 count, but a 4-2 lead. Pitch to Martinez, a check swing over the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out in the inning. Martinez batting, and Hinsey on deck for Lexington. Here is the pitch from Holden. He swings and hits a long foul down the right field side. 1-2 the count. Well, Dave, we got those 2 runners in, so tell us a little bit more about the new program.
Well, we've got a lot of school kids here, and of course the initiative we've got is going into the schools now. We're in 30 Central Kentucky schools, and it makes a big difference.
Martinez takes the ball outside.
Have a lot of teachers, principals, educators that provide us with the kids to go in and provide mentors with as we partner with companies here in Central Kentucky. They volunteers spend 1 hour a week and go in and make a difference in that child's life.
Pitch is low and away to Martinez, and the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes to J.D. Martinez. And you make a difference at that early stage, and you're going to make a difference for a lifetime, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. They're going to grow up, become good moms, dads, pay taxes, do all the things we need them to do.
Pitch to Martinez on 3-2. Here it is, a swing and a foul. The bat stays alive for J.D. Martinez.
Mr.
J.D. Martinez, he's 2 for 3 on the day, and he is on at first base. Still nobody out for the Legends. Ramos throwing in the West Virginia bullpen. Jonathan Ramos, right-hander, or left-hander, rather. And it'll be Cody Hensey to the plate for the Legends. And, of course, we've got the All-Star break coming up, and that might be a time when the organization decides to make some changes involving minor league personnel. We're going to get a pitching change right now, so we'll step out, take a quick break, tell you about the West Virginia pitching change. When we come back, Legends lead at 4-2 in the 5th. This is Legends Baseball on the Legends Network.
This is a great game. Man, it really is. Well, why don't you join our softball team?